create a class notebook, you go to the class notebook tab in the general section of your team and select set up a class notebook. You can choose blank, or if you have existing notebooks, you can use that. In the notebook, it's going to create a collaboration space, content library, a teacher-only section that's just for you, and a student section for each student. The content library is read-only, and the student section is only visible to you and the student. The notebook comes with or has prepackaged some sections, but you can change those. So I'm going to change these to my units. In this way, instead of having a separate folder for homework and handouts and assignments, I have one section that is for the unit. And in that unit, I will have the handouts, the homework, and anything related to that unit. When I'm ready, I can select Create. I can add more sections later. For now, that fits for what I'm doing. And it takes a few moments for it to create. I'll pause it if it doesn't go soon. But ultimately what's going to happen is in just a minute, it's going to open up and you're going to see the class notebook with all the sections pre-created for you. Once it's created, there are pre-made pages that help guide you, which you could, of course, delete and personalize or keep. Personalize the page so that when the students open it up, there's something there that greets them with. So I'll add a page, move it to the top here, and say, welcome to 7th grade science. I could go in and insert a picture from online and type in science, see what comes up. So I like this one. I'll insert that, and now they just have like a little greeting there for them that makes them know that they're in that spot in the science notebook. The collaboration space is a place where students can work together. The content library, as I said, is read-only. The teacher-only section is a great place for you to build content. So I could add a new section and name it Life Science. And from here, I could build out my pages. And then when I'm ready to share with students, I can do that. And then my students already have all the sections created, and they would be able to go in here and take notes and add information as we progress. There are lots of amazing features in OneNote that are super helpful. I'm going to expand this tab so that we can see the notebook larger. In the home ribbon, there is tag features. So if you wanted to tag a notification, I'll go to the content library. No, actually, Life Science. So if I was going to create something here and I wanted to make sure that they knew that there was homework for tonight, I could put a little home and say homework, read pages 10 through 14, answer questions. And of course, I would want to add a title here, etc. But these tags are really great. You can add a question, important, that kind of, or to do. So if there's specific tasks you want them to do, you could add that, and they could check them off as they completed them. Another great feature for students is the dictate feature, and so the student can choose their language and then talk, and OneNote will type what they say. In the insert ribbon, typical pictures. There's insert files. There's also insert audio. So if you wanted to create audio instructions, you could do that here. And then if you wanted to insert a form, or if you wanted to have a fun when you're grading, or just make the page fun, you can create insert stickers. If you have inking devices, Draw Ribbon is excellent and super helpful for marking up and providing feedback for students, but also for students to annotate work. And then in the View ribbon, the Immersive Reader, which we'll talk about in the accessibility section. So that's just a general overview of OneNote, and you can open it in the desktop app as well, which I highly recommend because there's more that you can do there. But that's just basics of how to create one and where to go and find different tools that are super helpful.